Hey, friends.
Hello, hello.
You made it to the bedroom.
Come on
In bed with us, Erica and Brandon, right?
Brandon and Erica.
I like that too.
I
That's
like
cute.
Brandon and Erica.
Yeah.
I'll let you lead. For now.
Well, you're here with us, and we just want to say thank you. So, we're just going to get straight in. We're here because we just wanted to have a space where it feels free, authentic, creative, light, all of that jazz, where, we come together to discuss our friendship, different dynamics that we experience,
Right.
our perspectives.
And to show that it's possible for men and women to just be friends.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's still my husband, but still.
Big husband.
Never the little one.
Big marriage.
Big marriage. And never ever the little
Where's
one.
your ring?
Cut.
But anyway,
So sorry.
that aside, this is just a little safe space for us, but also a space where we can share it with you guys. So today on our pilot, I guess you could say, Erica and I are just going to be, discussing different things, but also asking each other some questions.
And I'm
Little
scared because
questions.
I don't know the question.
She doesn't. No, she has no idea. And even though I put them together, I don't know half of them myself.
Okay. Well,
So this is
that's
going to be an
fair.
experience.
That's fair.
Welcome to science class.
It's research section.
Oh,
Research.
let me get the bag with the questions.
Come on, bag.
So here's our little lunch bag.
Come on, bag. Ooh.
Our meal.
I love it.
So first of all, before we even get into this, so should we even tell them like how we met, like how we became friends?
Yes,
Okay.
because that's a common question.
Yes, I'll let you tell the story.
So, we actually met through our mutual friend Melissa, better known as Melissa Chanel, founder of Kicks and Bros. So, met her shortly after I moved here to Charlotte in 2019. And she had a brunch, the very first brunch actually, the Kicks Over brunch in Charlotte. And Brandon was there shooting the event. And it was just a lot of kikis. We had just met each other. So I told him that I wanted him to shoot my 40th. Yes, my 40th birthday. That was that following month. So I told him I wanted to shoot him. He gave me his card, told me to hit him up. And I did. And I was a little nervous. First time, having like a actual shoot. But of course, you came with the jokes and the kikis. And I felt comfortable. And we just clicked. It was literally nothing but like shenanigans all morning. So I think we clicked from there, and then a little time passed. We would see each other in group settings, and then it was just we literally just clicked, and then we was like, oh wait, this is like my friend, like yes. So I think
very
is
organic.
that how you remember it?
Yeah, it was very organic.
It was very organic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think you stood out at the brunch too because like you were tall, so like taller.
Yes.
So and I remember you were wearing brown.
Yes.
And I think your fit stood out to me because I was like, and you were on time.
I was
Because we are both very prompt people.
Yes.
Like she's early, I'm early, so it was just like, oh,
I think I was the first one there. I think I was the first guest.
Yeah,
that
you
was
were.
there. You and Melissa were there.
Yeah.
And so I remember, like, I think you said you liked my outfit, and then we just
went from there.
It was just like a vibe. So that's how we met. Then we got married.
Quickly after. Rushed into it. She was a soulmate right from the jump. I already knew.
Period.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
come on, questions.
So these questions are kind of a hodgepodge of things.
Okay.
Some of them are kind of in the direction of how well do we know each other.
Okay.
And some are really just us kind of giving our insight and perspective and thoughts on things.
Okay.
So we don't know how this is going to go. But we're going to have fun in the process.
Let's wing it.
Okay, ladies first.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So we have to answer this one for each other.
Okay.
What is our catchphrase?
Well, yours is my God today.
Yes.
That is hers. I think that's what Erica has been saying. I don't know if it's since I met you, but for a very long time.
A very long time, because I'm old. People don't know that. Like, and I'm not talking about, like, in my soul, I'm an old person. So my grandma used to say, "My God, today, Lord Jesus." And so,
Thank you, Granny.
thank you, Granny. Shout out to you, girl. You have too many to name.
I do have a few.
Like,
What was the one I just said before we right before we started?
what? So sorry.
That too. And I always
Good
say
morning.
things that too. But I say things a certain way. So with the so sorry, most people say so sorry. Mine has a inflection, like
Yeah.
it goes up. So I'm like so sorry. So that's mine. That's one of them. Like you said. What's the other one? Come on now. Not the good morning. I said that too. What's the other one?
Wait, you said you just said it?
Yeah, I just said it. You know it. I say it all the time.
I know that I know it, but you say so much. Give me a hint.
But these people make it seem like I talk too much.
No, but I mean, like, you say so many funny things.
Okay, so speed. What I say before that?
Oh, the foreign?
No, that too.
See?
Godspeed.
Oh, Godspeed. Yes, Godspeed. See, and I was about to say, so sorry. But yes, Godspeed. But he pulls off in the foreign, so I'm like, I don't know. That's what I mean by
Yeah, I speak in reference.
That's what I mean.
I truly do.
That's what I mean.
So yes.
My bad.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
Now, if we talk about marriage, you don't know me really well.
Oh, God.
And so don't end up in a divorce.
Now we about to get divorced.
Full divorce.
Jesus, strict in here, ain't it? What was your first impression of me?
Ooh.
I think you kind of said a little bit. Well, you said we were tall.
I mean, I think you had a presence. You were beautiful. But I think, like, I could tell, like, you were put together. Mm-hmm. Like, some people just seem, like, all over the place. You didn't have that.
Okay.
So I knew I would mesh with you because it seemed like you kind of float into a room. You have a presence. And I liked that and I appreciated that. So I was like, oh, I want to know more about her. So I liked what my first impression of you was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was similar. I mean, like, you were already in the room when I came in. Mm-hmm. But, of course, your presence, you're tall. So I'm like, oh, there's a person because I'm tall for a woman. Mm-hmm. And, of course, well-dressed because always. And
you like a piece.
I like a piece. And I was just like, yes, skin. He fine. And I think I had known just from following Mel that you shot for her.
Yes.
So I think that I had, like, I knew, like, oh, that's Brandon. Mm-hmm. But I obviously never met you in person. So definitely a presence and just friendly and extroverted and outgoing. And it was, like, just sunshiny. It felt sunshiny.
Oh,
those are my people.
I love that. Okay. So next question here. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh,
This.
I'm scared.
Okay. So, what's the pettiest deal breaker that will instantly turn you off from a potential love interest? And you have many.
I got it.
Y'all, Erica is so.
How much time y'all got?
Because I'm one of those people. Just give me a moment. Bear with me here. I'm one of those people that I will try to find a good in someone because I can typically fall for personality. Erica is not that person.
This is a setup.
It wasn't a setup. It's a scheme that Todd set up.
That's what it feels like. Did you?
No.
Todd.
Okay, so tell the people what.
Okay, so what was the question?
Something that turned you off, but the pettiest turn off.
I don't feel like it's petty per se.
Okay.
I ain't gonna never get a man after this. Okay, I don't like being asked how was my day if you don't have anything else
to contribute
to the conversation. Like what were you doing? What are you doing? How was your day? Like just that repetitive over and over with nothing else to contribute really burns my grits. I don't like that at all. I don't know if men still do it, but I don't like
That's
that.
That's what things do in 2024?
I don't know about 2024, but it was 2020 something that I got at.
Who?
Oh, no. Smile.
Oh, like when men tell you to smile?
Yes.
Well, I think a lot of men now should know better than to tell women to smile because that's overarchingly seeming to be a thing where women don't like at all.
No, I don't think any woman likes that. So I don't even really think that's petty. I think the pettiest because when I actually said that, I honestly think the how was your day thing is a little bit petty because like a guy was like, I girl, what? I'm like, cause you just like, how was your day? Fine.
Add something to that.
Now what?
Because we have to create a dialogue.
And the dialogue wasn't being created, so it's like it was fine. And this is via text, so. Right. What if my dog died? I don't have a dog, but what if I gotta like we gotta like text that? I'm trying to think.
See, I feel like one of your pettiest is you talking about somebody's.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead. This is a safe.
Okay, so I feel like this is a lot of women's. I could be wrong. I don't mean to stereotype, but I'm just saying for Erica.
Okay.
I know height is a big deal for you.
Is that petty?
It's shallow to a degree. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
And Erica also like them chocolate.
I do.
Deep.
I do. I do.
If it was midnight, that's the shade she would want them. Our God today.
I have had boyfriends that weren't.
True.
But I do. I don't think that's petty.
That's your preference. Maybe it's a preference. Okay, preference.
Okay, I'm 5'9". Let's just go back to the height thing.
Okay.
I'm 5'9".
Okay.
And so I just want them to be, they don't have to be 6'6". That'd be nice.
That would be reference.
Oh, nice. Lord. But I think it's more like I want to feel, okay, so here it is. Maybe this will make it less petty.
Okay.
For me. Mm-hmm. So already with me being a taller woman, it's a little bit of a masculinity to that. Like, you know, because you just associate tall with men, whatever. So when I'm dating somebody that's taller than me, it just makes me feel a little bit softer, more feminine, safer, protected. Not that a guy that's 5'6" can't protect me. It's just it's more of like a feeling.
You may be able to put them in his purse, in your purse at the end of the night. Sorry.
I didn't say that. Short kings, I did not say that. So I think that's more so what it is like a feeling.
Okay.
For me. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean
that's fair. It's a preference.
It's a preference.
It's a preference.
But really, I think what are you doing? How is your day? Every day via text. That might be the. Okay. I think that might be the pettiest.
Okay.
Do you have any? Well, you
petty?
You don't give anybody a, you know.
No, I ain't really.
Not anybody, but like, you know,
I'm more open.
I've tried to do a date nap. I was swiping left on.
And I think that's where it was petty because when you were, it would be certain things you would tell us, and I'm like, Erica, that you don't even know.
Like just reading what he wrote. Nope.
Not, but some people don't know how to spell.
Right, the way people spell, can't spell. I don't like his mouth.
Not the shape of the mouth.
Just.
Now, I will say.
I do better out in the wild.
You do.
I think I do better out in the wild than on an app.
Less pressure, I guess. And you get to actually physically see the person.
And to feel their energy.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, if anybody out there would like to take my beautiful friend on a date, please know one thing specifically. She does not like, and I think a lot of my friends don't, but Erica specifically, have a plan. Do not come to her without a time set, a place to go, what should she wear. I'm like, I don't think that's really hard, but the fellas are lacking from what I've gathered from my female friends. Y'all don't have a plan. And what's that about?
Like what you want to do? I mean, I don't know what you want to do.
Block.
Remember the guy, and I hope you're looking at this.
Oh.
Remember the guy that was like, can I get some time? Can I spend some time? I said, okay, what did you have in mind? I don't know.
Because what were you supposed to do? Plan the date for
you? Okay, well, you want me to... Excuse me?
And you've had a couple of those.
Yes. Yeah. So...
Just have a plan.
And it doesn't have to be Steak 48.
We can get there.
I mean, you want to go to Steak 48, but it just... Have a plan.
Correct.
Go to I don't know, but just have a plan.
Or do some research, because I feel like that's what social media is for. Looking at people's social media.
You can take me to Foot Locker. Have a plan. I don't know.
That would be a fun date.
That would be a fun date.
Shopping for sneakers.
Yeah. Give me a limit. You know? I mean, well, he don't have to buy it. We can just go shopping
Yeah.
together. I'll buy mine, you buy yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we can talk about what sneakers we like.
Yeah. See? Easy. Free date.
There you go.
There you
Free
go.
game.
Free game.
Free game.
Leave it in comment if you're interested. Here in the comment section. No, not the comments. The DMs.
No, both.
No, please.
Let's see what you're hitting on.
Please, not in the comment section. Thank
Anyway.
What is the best compliment you've ever received? I like when people compliment something that's not physical appearance.
Correct. Yeah, I agree.
So, like, when people say that I'm just really sweet,
Mhm.
I like that.
Mhm.
Or that, like, my energy.
Mhm.
So whenever it's something like that, which I've gotten something, similar to that, I like those.
Okay. I think mine. Now, this may not be one of the nicest, but this is one that stuck out to me. One of my older female friends. I was talking one day randomly, and she had asked me. I forget what I was even talking about, but she was like, "Do you go to therapy?" She had asked me that, and I was like, "No." Well, I hadn't been, and she was like, "You speak like you've been to a lot of therapy," and I was like, "Well."
That's a beautiful compliment.
That is a beautiful compliment. And that really struck me because that's not something I would ever think to say.
You do, now that I think about it, because you're very emotionally intelligent, self-aware. You're a really good listener. So you went to see the lady.
It is, but for me, I think, too, it's really important, especially for black men, to learn behaviors. A lot of what society has taught us as black men is to restrict or restrain ourselves from showing our emotions, from speaking about our feelings, from being, like, I guess, just overly emotional. And, even in my household, like, my dad, like, is a man's man. And my dad always was like, be a man, toughen up. That's who he was. But my mom, and I love my father, please, like, understand. But my mother always gave me the safe space to be more emotional, to speak about how I felt. And I had, I guess, a lot of love growing up in my household, from my grandparents, from my parents, friends. And I guess I just always felt like I don't want to be like the quintessential man. Like, I don't want to be hard. I don't want to be tough. If I ever had a kid, I would want my kid to see that Daddy always talks about his feelings. Or Daddy is quick to tell us, like, how he feels about something. Because I have to raise another human. And I got to put that good energy and good love back into the universe. So I guess that's, we went off on a tangent there, but I just wanted to share that.
I like that.
So, yeah.
That's a beautiful compliment.
This turned into a therapy session.
Okay. Whoa, this is going to be funny. What's the worst date you've been on?
Okay.
Where do I begin?
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay, so this is going to sound, well, it might sound crazy, but it might not.
Okay.
I kid you not, knock on wood. I don't know if that's real wood. It might be manufactured. It sounds fake. But I have never been on a bad date. Ever.
Child.
It may not have been like a dream date.
Right.
But I have enjoyed every single person I've been on a date with.
Okay.
And I think every first date led to a second date. Honestly. Erica does not share the sentiment.
I mean, how much time do we have?
Well, it would depend on our cinematographer's camera.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Let me think of. Okay. Golly.
Give us the worst of the worst.
Worst.
And I don't think I know this. Well, airport best.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, that was where my mind went.
Okay. Let's see. The worst. Now, I have gone out with someone that I did meet online that used a picture from a very long time ago.
Okay.
And like, that is not what he looked like currently.
Okay.
That was really bad.
Why do people do that?
I mean, I'm talking about not like, oh, it was like last year at my cousin's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, like a long
decade.
It had to be 10 years. I'm not kidding. Like,
not a decade.
It had to be.
Oh, that's a whole other era of life.
A whole era of life. I'm like, I wanted to run up out of there.
So what was the excuse when you confronted them on it?
I don't even know if I was so like.
You were dumbfounded?
Sitting in the lobby, like, at the restaurant, like, excuse me? And I was young, because I was maybe in my 20s. Did
you recognize him? Like, could you tell?
No.
Oh.
And so he was like, Erica? And I'm like, who is for? Terrible. Oh, I got a good one. So we had a date. So that was pretty bad. But this was ridiculous. I'm going to try to say this as PG as I can. So went on a date with this guy. I also was in my 20s. Mm-hmm. And I don't even remember where we went. I don't know if we went to get coffee, dinner. I can't remember. But that part was cool. Mm-hmm. So we had gone on a couple dates, maybe 3 or 4 dates. Mm-hmm. And it was cool. And so he came back to my apartment. Mm-hmm. And so I already let it know, like, it ain't about to be none of that. But, you know, we could just, like, hang out for a little while, you know.
Have a little chit-chat.
Just a little chit-chat. So we were just sitting there chit-chatting, you know. Of course, he kissed me. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But that's it. Now, that's all. Okay, cool. So I, like, reeled it on in. That was fine. Mm-hmm. So he's like, yeah, it's getting late. I was like, yeah, it's late. I have to go to bed. You know, bye. Mm-hmm. So he's like, can I use your restroom? Of course. Mm-hmm. So I, know where I put stuff, like how, of course, because I figured he might come over, like, I know how to empty the trash in my bathroom. Like, I knew where stuff was. Mm-hmm. So he is in the bathroom for a good minute. And I'm like, maybe his stomach. I don't know. Whatever. So he comes out, says it's a good time, whatever. He leaves. I go in my bathroom. My lotion has been moved.
Like stolen?
No, like just not where it was supposed to, like not where I know that it was. You already see? Yeah. It's worse.
Because absolutely not.
It does get worse.
Okay.
Lotion have been moved. Mm-hmm. Trash can, like a whole bunch of paper towels. I said, now you shitting me.
This is what y'all go to people's house and do? Continue, I'm sorry.
No, that's what I said. That was my question. And I'm like, I just know. And I called and I said, I know you lying. And I because when we kissed, it just got me, hot and bothered.
You're nasty. You are disgusting. Because not even in the house, you could have gone to the car for that if that's what you wanted to do.
Oh, that just reminds me. Another guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Another guy. Similar situation. Had a cool date. Came back. This is why I don't be letting people come back. Because y'all don't know how to act.
You can't.
Came back. And same thing. Use your bathroom? Sure. My shower turned on.
Whoa!
I said, I know.
Okay,
and he did not spend the night. Like, we, again, just hung out, and we might have just had a date at the house, like, watch a movie or something. Uh-huh. I don't remember. And we had not slept together. Neither one of these guys. Didn't sleep with either one of these guys. Didn't sleep together. It was not like a spend the night type thing. Just like you're just hanging out at my house with the intention of after a couple hours you're leaving and you're going home. Mm-hmm. And I hear my shower turn on.
What do you do?
I mean, like, I was just sitting out here like, I don't want to go in there.
Did he have a home?
That's what I'm thinking. He might have been in the house now at this point. Because why are you in my shower, sir?
How did you meet him?
How did I meet him? I don't remember.
Some of these questions we'll discuss at dinner.
I don't remember how I met him.
Stay tuned for part 2.
He used my decorative towels.
The ones with your initials on them?
Yes. Wow. Because my actual towels that you're supposed to use are up under the sink where I would tell the guests, help yourself to a towel.
How long did it take him to come out after the water turned on? Turned on.
He took a decent, like, shower. Like, I don't know.
And he came back with the same clothes on?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, did you? Yeah, my bad. I figured you wouldn't mind.
So I have questions. But there's several. But okay, my first one was, from the moment he came out of the bathroom to the time he stepped foot out of your door, how many minutes and seconds?
It was not very many minutes.
Okay.
Or it was probably a few seconds. Because I was like, that's disrespectful. You know, you could have asked. You using stuff you have no business using. Like, what soap did you use?
The way that Uncle Phil threw Jazz out of the mansion would have been how he would have.
It was probably about 45 seconds of, I mean, I didn't think, no, we're not.
You don't know me.
You don't know. So, yeah, he didn't sit back down, for sure.
Okay, well. Okay. Well, this delved into our worlds a little more.
Stupid.
But we have really good times together.
It was a good time.
And really laughable moments.
It was, yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Well, thank you for joining us in bed.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, bedmates. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.